morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. And recently, I've been getting a bunch of questions about a bunch of things relating to Mega Pokémon. Mega Pokémon EX and the Pokémon trading card game, to be specific. And essentially, it has occurred to me there's a lot of different things going on with Pokemon Megas, and a lot of different things are being revealed. A lot of them are being revealed and released in different ways. Things are starting to get a little bit confusing. So I think the best thing we should do right now is sit down and have a chat about all the Mega Pokemon, where they're coming from, and also any alternate versions and alternate arts. Because, yeah, there's a few of those products flown around that we need to go through as well. Sound like a plan? Excellent. So we're starting off with Mega Pokemon in the upcoming expansion, Mega Evolution. Launches in September, and that's when Mega Pokemon are coming out in the West. And this one's quite easy. There are a bunch of Mega Pokemon in the set. If you want to be specific, and you honestly probably should, there are 10 Mega Pokémon EX coming in that set, but not necessarily every version of the ones you're expecting will get there in a moment. Now, a bunch of these we have English scans for, like, for instance, Mega Lucario. This is a good card, 340 HP. Remember, they give up 3 prizes when KO'd, which is why the stats are a bit inflated. And single energy, 130, attach up to 3 basic fighting from your discard pile to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. Or 2 energy, 270. It's got a bunch of support. It looks amazing. That's one of the big headliners for Mega Evolution. The other one is Mega Gardevoir. For a single energy, you can attach a basic psychic from your deck to each of your bench Pokemon, or you can do 50 damage for each psychic energy attached to all of your Pokemon. Yes, this fits beautifully into a Gardevoir EX deck, and since release, Gardevoir has been clearly the best deck over in Japan. Now, they're the 2 big ones from Mega Evolution, but it is worth noting, I told you the other day about the Mega Lucario EX figure collection, which is coming along with an alternate art of Mega Lucario. Same card, different artwork. But there are a bunch of others coming in Mega Evolution, like, for instance, Mega Venusaur. Now, Mega Venusaur is another one that is seeing play and success over in Japan right now. Lets you move as much grass energy as you like around on your turn. Or for 4 energy, it does 240 and heals 30. Decent card, seeing some play. The other one which is seeing play over in Japan right now is one for which we don't have an English scan, but it's Mega Manectric. Manectric, Venusaur, and Lucario are the 3 that are seeing play in their own decks right now. And Mega Manectric, we've got 2 energy, 120, and during your opponent's next turn, it takes no damage from basic Pokemon. Or 3 energy, 200, and if you like, you can discard all energy from it to do 330. I like Mega Manectric. It's a Pokemon I'm excited about. Now, also coming in the set is Mega Latias, and I have seen this seeing some play in Japan as well. Single energy, 40 damage, switch to the bench. Or 1 fire, 1 psychic, 1 colorless, 300, discard all energy from it. Cool. Worth noting there is a Mega Latias EX box coming, which has a Jumbo Lenticular card, looks 3D when you move it around in the lights, and an alternate art of Mega Latias. Same card, mechanically identical, but the artwork is a little bit different. Now, Kangaskhan also has got a little bit of something to it. I'm seeing this one pop up a little bit, because it's a basic Pokemon, and while it's active, you get to draw 2 cards. Sounds good. Also, 3 energy, 200, flip until you get tails, 50 more for each heads. I like Mega Kangaskhan EX. It does seem like, you know what, there's probably something there. Now, you may be noticing at this point that there's one for every type. The fire one we've got here is Mega Camerupt. Single energy, 80 damage, but if your opponent's active Pokemon is burned, it does an extra 160. And yes, we do have a Volcanion that, if active, will burn. Or 4 energy, 280, and discard 2 of them. It's one which seems a little bit more awkward, but I could see it getting there. We've got a Mega Absol that for 2 energy gets an instant KO on your opponent's active Pokemon. if they've got exactly 6 damage counters on. And it does need to be exactly 6 damage counters or you won't get the KO. We've also got free energy, 200, and you get to look at your opponent's hand and discard any card you like from it. This one's more of a tech, it's going to pop up, here or there. But again, you could see this one being good. We've got Mega Morile. Now, this is 2 energy, and it does 80 damage for each prize card you've already taken. The longer you get through the game, the better this card gets. Or free energy, 260, which sounds good, but if your opponent's active Pokemon has any damage counters on, then it only actually does 30 damage, which is a lot worse. The first attack, you can see this being a little bit of a tech because of it, but I think that is about the best we're going to be able to do here. Sorry. And then your water one coming in is Mega Abomasnow. We've got 2 energy, and you discard the top 6 cards of your deck, dealing 100 damage for each water energy discarded. Oh, okay. Or free energy, 200, and it takes 30 less from attacks next turn. This is another one where there's a gimmick deck to be made with that first attack, but I don't think this is actually going to end up being the best one around. I'm sorry. So they're the ones that are coming in Mega Revolution, and this is mostly about standard. But here's where it gets awkward. Because, we've previously seen alternate arts, your special illustration rares, your Mega Lucario, Mega Gardevoir, Mega Venusaur, Mega Kangaskhan. We've seen all of them. But at the World Championships, we also saw this artwork, this new style of artwork. That is not coming in Mega Revolution. We don't know what the second Mega Revolution set is, we've not been told, so I'm going to be referring to it as M2, because Mega Revolution is M1, ergo the second one will be M2. And it's going to be M2 where you find these versions that have got the writing on. The Japanese writing with the main attack name, these are going to be found in M2. As it stands at the moment, the only ones we're aware of are Mega Lucario and Mega Gardevoir, and then Mega Charizard, which is actually in M2. We'll get to that one in a second. But Mega Gardevoir and Mega Lucario, the poster children for this first Mega Revolution set, they do have a newer, fancier version, but it will not be coming until M2. Now, speaking of M2, there are 2 other Mega Revolution Pokemon which were shown off at the World Championships. One of which is, shockingly enough, Mega Charizard X. 360 HP on a stage 2, and for 2 energy, you deal 90 damage, and you can discard any amount of fire energy from any of your Pokemon, and it does 90 damage for each card discarded in this way. Discard 1, you do 90, 2, you do 180, and so on. No base damage, just 90 times the one discarded. And it isn't actually a Mega, but at this point I need to remind you about Oricorio, which is coming in M2 as well. And yeah, that lets you just attach as much fire energy to your bench Pokemon as you like, or bench fire Pokemon, as long as you've got a fire-type Mega in play. That's how you're going to get all the energy here with Charizard. So yeah, this one could actually end up being pretty good. By the way, when I say they're coming in M2, that's not actually been confirmed. The scans we've been shown have deliberately had the set name kind of taken off, but we know it's M2. Just trust me on this. I've been doing this a while. We know how it goes. It's coming in M2. The other one which is coming in M2 is going to be Mega Dragonite. This was the other one shown off at the Pokemon World Championships. And yes, it does look a little underwhelming. I'm going to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not that impressed by Mega Dragonite. I do like the ability that lets you switch your active once during your turn, but it's on a stage 2. And I don't mind free energy, free 30, discard 2. And I didn't say it the other day, so let me say it now. Obviously, yes, you can use electric here. But then you got a stage 2 and you're powering it up with a stage 1. And I'm not sure this is going to work like we want it to work. Sorry, I mean, I like Mega Dragonite as much as you like Mega Dragonite, alright? Unless you really don't like it, in which I probably like it a bit more. But the point is, this is going to be one that is, it's going to take a bit to convince me it's good. So that's Mega Evolution and M2, but don't forget that the other day I showed you the Mega Diancie EX Mega Battle Deck and the Mega Gengar EX Mega Battle Deck. Now, these are basically copying decks that are coming out over in Japan. Mega Gengar and Mega Diancie are getting their own decks in Japan. They're getting their own decks over here. But I want to remind you about the Marnie and Steven decks, which, yes, are exactly the same configuration. And I do mean the same configuration. 3 high-profile cards, 1 exclusive illustration rare, same naming convention. It's the same kind of deck, right? And the important thing to note here is that the Marnie and Steven decks, the illustration rares were exclusive, the Morpeko and the Beldum, but none of the other cards were. I cannot prove it yet, it has not been confirmed, but my prediction, and this is a strong and confident prediction, is that Mega Diancie and Mega Gengar are not going to be exclusive to this deck. I think it's fair to assume they will be in M2 as well. Not confirmed, but I think it's very, very likely. So that gives us 2 more Mega EXs coming along in M2. For anyone keeping count, that gives us 4 Mega Charizard X, Mega Dragonite, Mega Gengar, and Mega Diancie. Now, Mega Gengar is a stage 2, but it looks kind of nuts, because what it says is, as long as this Pokemon is in play, any of your Darkness Pokemon, if KO'd by your opponent's Pokemon EX, give up 1 less prize. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. We've also got 2 energy, 230, and discarding energy from this Pokemon. It's fine, but this one seems like it could sit on the bench and support a bunch of other Darkness Pokemon. Mega Diancie, I was initially not very excited, but it's 270 HP for a basic, and it takes 30 less from attacks, and you can discard up to 2 energy from this Pokemon, dealing 120 for each one discarded. But then we've also got Wonder Tag coming, which lets you attach a Psychic Energy from your discard to a bent Psychic Pokemon, like we've seen a few times in the past. And actually, I think Mega Diancie could be a really fun, super aggressive deck. And I am partial to really fun, super aggressive decks. There we go. Those are all the Mega Pokemon which are coming and have been confirmed up to now. How we're getting them, and then those extra products which are coming with some as well. It's gotten a little bit confusing trying to figure out exactly what everything is and where it's coming from, so that's why your old pal Wassy came along and cleaned it all up for you. Yes, new Mega Pokemon will be revealed, and frankly, tomorrow is news day in Japan. Somehow they still haven't revealed Inferno X. That's got to be tomorrow, so there may well be some more Mega Pokemon tomorrow, but for now, and obviously come back tomorrow, I'll tell you everything you need to know. For now, that is all the Mega Pokemon that have been revealed. So now it's over to you guys. Tell me which of these you want to be playing around and making decks with. For me, it's Lucario, Manectric, and Diancie. Tell me what you think about all of these in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wassy. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. And get shout-outs on the channel, like the lovely Fawny Horvath, who's been in support of us for a little while now and seems to be a very lovely person. So shout out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.